So this is my boat, Serendipity. She's 6 meters long and she was my home for 124 days. We've got 3 parts to the boat. This is my cabin, so I'd sleep, nice big beanbag in there, my electrics were in there, and the water maker. The water maker squeezed salt out of the salt water and I had fresh water each day. Bit in the middle over here, this is the sun deck. I call it the sun deck. That's where I'd row as many hours a day as I could. At least 10, I tried to do more, and I spent a lot of time there facing that way. Then coming this way, we've got a cabin. There's storage in this cabin here. So 6 meters, and that was my world, my little island for all those days on the ocean. What else can we say? The oars, I took with me 4 pairs of oars. Yeah, we've got 2 came back broken. They were damaged when we capsized, and there's 2 good ones left still. Now she's designed so that if we capsize, go over, but she'll come back round again. She doesn't like being the wrong way up. I capsized twice on the ocean, and in my final approach to Mauritius, I capsized a couple of times as well, and came to rest on the reef in Maibor. What else is there to say?
So what does the work represent for you?
She's my teammate. We've been through huge amounts together. I commissioned her, I helped build her, I named her before she was finished, and I talk about her as a she. She's a character. She's the other half of my team. Being reunited with her the other day was very emotional. After everything that we'd been through, she protected me. If I hadn't been attached to her so many times, I could have been dead. So she's definitely a very important part of the project, obviously, but just sentimentally and emotionally, I'm very attached to her as well. I hope I can raise sponsorship to keep her in a museum rather than sell her for another project. So Serendipity is the name, because it's a little bit like my name, Sarah, play on the words, and I believe serendipity happens all the time. I believe you're out on the ocean and whales might surface right there. That's serendipity. So for short, she was Dippers, and she became quite a character on the ocean. That's as much as I can say on that one. She's built. Do you want to tell you what she's built out of? She's very lightweight. That's one thing that's so perfect about her. She's foam in the middle, and then either side there's glass fibre, so layers and layers of it. And so she's very solid, and she's in perfect condition. Just a few cosmetic things that went wrong. So yeah, she took care of me out there. It's both a beautiful experience and a really challenging experience. I was never lonely out there. I felt very well supported by people from home and around the world, but also I made friends with the animals. I was quite content being by myself, but obviously being by yourself, there's so many more challenges. You're the one responsible for making sure everything happens as it should do. When things go wrong, you're responsible for that, and keeping myself going physically well, mentally well. All of that was really quite challenging, managing different situations. But as I say, it was beautiful to be so close to nature, to the waves, to the pure power of the wind and the water, and to be so close to the wildlife was a real privilege, really. And it'd been a dream for a long time to carry out such an adventure, and with such a personal meaning behind it too. It was dedicated to the memory of my father. He died 3 years ago, and through that I raised lots of money and awareness for an arthritis charity. That gave it a real focus as well. I don't think I made much sense there.
Were there tough moments on the sea?
There were many days that were tough. There were scary times when we capsized, or when we were very close to ships, very anxious then. But it's quite hard keeping going when you've just spent a whole day going backwards. Perhaps if the weather wasn't from a good angle, I'd end up closer to Australia than I was when I started off rowing in the morning. And so each day it was really important to find positive things about the day. one day closer. Quite often it would be that I'd seen wildlife. That would make the day good. And you know, on days where the mileage was good, we made good progress, then that was really exciting too.
And how was it to be alone for so many days?
It was strange. Before that trip, I'd never spent more than 10 days by myself. But you realise, you know, you can do anything you want to. It makes the challenge more exciting in many ways, being by yourself, because whether you sink or swim really comes down to me keeping on top of everything and keeping going, keeping my morale sort of in good shape. But it was beautiful, as I say, to be so alone with my own thoughts, with what was going on around me, with the wind and the waves and the nature. So I had a really beautiful, exciting, challenging trip. It's everything that I wanted it to be and more.
So did something change in you with 125 days away alone?
I think so, probably. It may be that it comes out, you know, a little bit later and it's other people that have to tell me that I've changed. But I think I've really learned to just be chilled about everything, you know, only worry about the really important stuff. So when I was out there, the big things that would be top of my list were I'm safe and I'm happy, even if I'd gone the wrong way, you know. So long as you know, you have your health and happiness, those of you that around you are well, you know, life's okay. It's not to worry about the small things, just to chill. That wasn't a very good answer, sorry. But what I wanted to say was, I think I'm now more laid back about things and more aware of the real priorities in life.
And just appreciate simple things.
That's it, absolutely. Life out there was so simple. It was a beautifully simple existence. You're not hassled with different things, you don't worry about this or that. It's just you're living, you're truly living out there. And you realise, you know, the real important things are being healthy and being safe and having a family.
And if you have to choose one word to describe your adventure?
I think that would be it, adventure. Just the trip was an adventure. That sums up everything. That tells you that it was hard, that it was uncomfortable at times, but that it was beautiful, exciting, challenging, rewarding, all these different things. So I say an adventure. Or, like, I've got two other words, it could be epic or relentless. Relentless because the sea is relentless. The sea's always there, it's always, the energy is there, it just shows it in different ways. And to cope with it for that long by yourself, you have to be relentless. So relentless could be my word as well. So yeah, three: epic, relentless, and adventure. I'd say those three.
And what's on your to-do list now?
I want to finish my project, sort of finish the row by continuing raising money for my charity, arthritis charities. I want to write a book, and in some way I want to return to Mauritius and help with a project. I'm not sure what it will be yet. I've got the areas connected to my row, the nature conservation, sort of women in sport, education and arthritis, and if some way I can help contribute to something there, then that would be good, because the Mauritians have so warmly welcomed me and supported me.
So a few words about Mauritius.
What a beautiful place to end up. They told me it was a paradise island, and it's true. It's beautiful, the scenery, and the people have been so warm and supportive of my family and I. So I'm really very grateful to everyone for that.
Okay, thanks a lot.
That's okay. Sorry, I tend to chat and then, you know, not make very much sense. So I'm glad. I think out of there you might be able to pull something useful.